The first 3 games, they were slow. Like disinterested wasn't the word, but they just could not get their motor going. But the last 4 games, they have been the LA Kings that we have come to expect over the last number of years.
Brown for Kopitar, gets it back again. There's the first shot of the game, handled by Cam Talbot.
Make sure you occupy his stick, not just his body. Anton Lander kind of standing in his back pocket.
Gaborik on the ice now. He'll give it to Lewis. Lewis moving in with Gaborik. Gaborik, wrist shot, punt save. Cam Talbot.
Position is better than harder. Discipline is better than harder. And I think that's the interesting thing that Todd does. He doesn't let those generalities sneak into the player's vocabulary or the vernacular of his coaching staff. Oilers are a notoriously quiet team, not Eric Greider.
Yakupov outlet to McDavid. Here's McDavid moving around Muzzin, trying to get a shot away. Quick the save, the rebound. Pouliot scores. Benoit Pouliot following up. He's got his second goal in 2 games, and the Oilers have the lead.
The danger of Connor McDavid and the smarts of Benoit Pouliot. If Connor's going to start driving to the net, find a place just outside the net for a rebound opportunity. Neutral zone, good pass, and then it's the speed. And it's going to surprise everybody if you haven't played against him yet. That provides the opportunity to get the puck to the net, and Benoit Pouliot comes in high. Nice outlet pass, drives the net. Jake Muzzin's surprised that the kid gets by him, and Benoit Pouliot slides back. There were 5 guys deep, 4 LA Kings, 1 Edmonton
turnover. You think of 6 players gone from last year, including their backup goalie, Martin Jones, shot right on Cam Talbot, and this one sneaks through. And it's off the stick of Jeff Carter from a sharp angle, and we're tied at 1.
You're going to be able to see on this goal, Cam Talbot just doesn't get back to the post quick enough. So he makes the first save, and then just as he starts to try to slide back after he recovers, he doesn't get back and cinch up to the post. You're going to get a great look at it right here. See that little space? And Jeff Carter, such a heady hockey player. He did exactly what he wanted to do. I'm going to try to bank that off. He read it and tried to bank it off of Cam Talbot, and it worked absolutely perfectly. It's just that little recovery that left some space open. He's been tough love.
Teddy Purcell back to the point. Sekera lets that shot go. Quick makes the save. Lombardi, the player said he treats us all the same, like dogs.
Exactly, yeah. And that was that Hornby? What his name was? Horning? Paul Horning?
Sekera at the blue line. Wrist shot up high.
See it.
Lander was providing the screen. Or Alec Martinez. Greider reaching forward against Gaborik. Gaborik on the steal, sits at the side of the net. Cam Talbot trying to cover, can't do it. It's still alive. Dishes to Pouliot. Pouliot lets the shot go. Big rebound in front.
Good drive to the net by Benoit Pouliot as well.
And Jake Muzzin really gave it to Connor McDavid. Talbot hangs onto it and gets the whistle.
Starting to find that groove now.
7-7, the shots on goal. Long one from the point. Handled by Talbot. Rebound picked up by Nolan. Keeps it down low. So McDavid gets some help from Yakupov. Yakupov turns, threw it in front. Got tipped away. Lewis chopping at it. Sekera beat him to the puck. Got it to McDavid. McDavid behind the net. Wrap around. Stop by Quick. And they do. Korpikoski leads the rush with Lander and Teddy Purcell. And then Korpikoski hit hard by J.B. McBain. Time the Kings have trailed in a game for 172 minutes and 22 seconds. McBain fires a shot and a glove save by Cam Talbot. Get another one.
Daryl Sutter kind of talks about that too when he was asked about save percentage. When he was in the playoffs a couple years ago when Jonathan Quick was struggling, the year that they won the Stanley Cup.
Ehrhoff shot steered aside by Cam Talbot. Stu going after it. McNabb plays it off the boards and it comes to Nolan. Driver right on it, but here comes Clifford. Kyle Clifford driving around Davidson. Clifford with a chance. Stop foul by Cam Talbot. They were 1 for 6 in the game against Washington. Connor McDavid had that power play goal. He's got 2 on the season. Pouliot shot stopped by Quick.
Hit the linesman, declaring a third.
Just 1 shot for the Oilers on that power play. Klinkhammer leaves it there, and it's picked up now by Korpikoski. Cutting from the net. His backhand pad save by Quick.
Lombardi looked at what he had done as a general manager and thought he had let down his team and wanted to be a little bit more, well, not a little bit, quite a bit more proactive. and they put a program into place that will help us even longer.
Rebound in front for Brown. It's picked up by Davidson. Korpikoski centering pass hit the side of the net, came right out in front. Klefbom and Fane together now. Ouch. As the puck hit the linesman and is brought back in by Brown. Brown has got Kopitar in front, takes the shot himself. Or back up top, Christian Ehrhoff waiting for it there. He'll throw it toward the net, deflected by Gaborik. It goes wide. McBain pinching, keeps the puck alive. Behind the net, Gaborik, sharp angle shot. Lewis banging at it. Klinkhammer whips on that shot. He had Hall in front.
He had Lane to the slot.
Gets it again for Nugent Hopkins. Turns and fires. Quick the save. Hall jamming away. Hall from the corner. Lost it to Jordan Nolan. Clifford's got it. Kopitar. Wrist shot. Scores. Anze Kopitar. His third goal of the season. 10th of his career against the Oilers. And the Kings have the lead.
Eric Greiman makes a nice escape move in the neutral zone, but then his pass, backhand pass, is intercepted. Wants to go to the middle because that's the open play. Doesn't want to bang it off the boards. Probably should have, because the boards was open. Use the boards and then you're okay. But then this is just a world-class release by a world-class player, Anze Kopitar. Good spin move, bank it off the boards, and you're away. You're out for the races. Instead, Jordan Nolan picks it off. Little touch pass, boom. That is a heck of a shot.
Kopitar has led the Kings in scoring the last 8 years.
They're a little worried about
Pearson, but it's stopped by Cam Talbot. Muzzin steps into a slap shot this time, and again, big-time screen by Kopitar. Brown bangs away. He and Pearson looking for the loose puck, and it's picked up and brought out by Yakupov for Hall. Hall dishes off for Sekera. Sekera, sharp angle shot, quick to save. The rebound cleared by Martinez. Sekera to an open wing. McNabb chops it off the board, gets it out. Anze Kopitar has given his team a 2-1 lead. Long shot there by Drew Doughty, who played well over 16 minutes through.
I have no idea. I don't know. You're going to see a lot of different ones because of the 5D combination that you're going to have other guys pick up Justin Schultz's minutes.
Put it to an open wing. McDavid brings it right back in. David pressure. Pouliot shot. Quick. And wants to slow down that line, so he's going to hang on to it. Checked by Yakupov. Right out in front it comes. Steered aside by Talbot. Kept in by Doughty. Lucic at the point. Gets it to Carter. Turns and fires the rebound. Toffoli was looking for it. Fane got in his way. Great play by Nugent Hopkins to get it to Hall. Hall circles the net. Muzzin watching him. Here's Hall back up top. Greiba lets it go through traffic. It is blocked. Kept in by Nugent Hopkins. Oh, what a save by Jonathan Quick, his best of the game.
Where Canada shops for great travel deals.
McDavid wins the draw. Greiba let the shot go. Quick the save, the rebound. Kept in by the Oilers, an opportunity. Right out in front. Backhand by Yakupov. He'll backhand it in. The Oilers had the matchup they wanted, Drew. Their top line against the fourth line.
And a great chance as well on the walkout.
Shot in by Teddy Purcell. Handled by Quick. Clip ball. Nugent Hopkins being watched by Carter. This is Klefbom. Nugent Hopkins feeds it to Hall. Tips it in. Scores. Power play goal. We're tied at 2.
Good teams know the critical moments in the game come once or twice, and you have to be able to rise at that moment. The Oilers do it here. Watch how Jonathan Quick gets occupied with Anton Landa in front. And then a nice little Sedin tip right here. Wait, find that passing lane. Move the puck one more time, start to walk, force a choice. And that's exactly what Ryan Nugent-Hopkins does. He forces a choice right here on the fence, and that opens up to Taylor Hall, presents his stick, puts it down with a heavy stick. Hard pass, it's the Sedin tip. You see it, Daniel Henrik do it all the time.
We'll get it to Kopitar. Kopitar back up top for Jake Muzzin. Back to Kopitar with a wrist shot. Brown looking for the rebound. Cam Talbot comes up big.
Baby, is that ever a huge save.
Kopitar moving in against McDavid. Drop pass for Doughty. Doughty quickly to Muzzin. Muzzin waits, lets a shot go. It was blocked. Another chance, they score. Tanner Pearson with the shot. A power play goal gives the Kings back the lead.
Puck movement, very good by the Los Angeles Kings. Shot blocking is right there for the Edmonton Oilers. They're in position, but this one just squeaks through, and then a 3-on-2 created down low. Just in that little puck squeaking through, there's 3-on-2 down low, almost a 3-on-1 down low. And Cam Talbot just has a squeak between his legs. Partially blocked, it hits Tanner Pearson, and he just gets lucky that the puck hits him in the chest, drops down to his stick, and Cam Talbot is looking for it. It's right there on the stick.
His first, Yakupov waits, then fires a blast, deflected, oh, and it just goes wide. Underneath the quick, another chance, McDavid! Oh, into the net to win!
We're gonna have to go to video review on this one, whether it cross the line or not. Good work in front, McDavid pushes off, gains some space, backhand, oh!
After video review, the call on the ice stands. We have no goal.
From the draw, Kopitar just keeping it underneath him, and he'll run the clock out. And a heartbreaking loss for the Edmonton Oilers.